Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, it looks like you see a plan to make sure you only do what? 1 year time served? Unfortunately for you, Hussy, I got your number, and it's not going to work, y'all. We got to get this straight. Diddy, the man who just got found guilty on federal charges, 2 federal charges under the Mann Acts, thinks he can bully his way into a lighter sentence? Baby, not only that, he and his little PR gremlins are running around the internet trying to silence creators. Silence creators, intimidate survivors, and strong-arm journalists like it's the Bad Boy Records in '99 and we're all interns scared for our lives. But here's the real mess that y'all need to pay attention to. They don't even realize that this could backfire badly because all that violence, the threats, the unhinged fans outside the courtroom, right? The unhinged supporters that got domestic violence cases themselves. And yes, the harassment of content creators like me, that could literally be used against them at sentencing. Now let's break it down. Because here's the thing, right? Now, y'all know I'm not shutting up, but they've been trying to get every other content creator they can by making what? The domestic violence Avengers go after every woman they see? Baby, let's get into this, all right? Now, let's break it down. So, here's what you need to know. Formally, a judge isn't supposed to consider social media, tabloids, or public opinion during sentencing. Neither was the jury. And they look at federal sentencing guidelines, stuff like how serious the crimes were, whether the defendant has a criminal history, and if he's shown any remorse. But, informally, oh baby, social media matters. Because if the prosecution can show that Diddy or his so-called supporters have been threatening witnesses, stirring chaos, or intimidating critics, baby, the judge can absolutely treat that as a sign that Diddy is a danger to the public. In fact, this is not speculation. The courthouse had to be locked down because of the degeneracy outside. Okay? There were threats of battery. There were threats. There were fully grown men behaving like cracked out minions in rhinestones. The judge saw that. And guess what he did? He kept moving the bail hearing because he was hoping that freak show outside that was literally chasing after women, running up on women with the step. Well, I have a question. Why do the main people yelling the loudest in your face always have the nastiest, stinkiest, dirtiest breath? I get it, people buy grills, but are you ever going to pay for the dental cleanings? Because you can't have, that's like buying a house and not being able to pay for the garden maintenance. You gotta up your dental cleanings. Once a year is not going to cut it when you got grills coming up your mouth. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. All right. Anyway, he kept moving the bail hearing because he was hoping that that freak show outside would go home. That's what the federal government sees when they look at Diddy right now. Not just a man facing time, a man still orchestrating or inciting or being the face of chaos. And that's what's so delicious about Diddy supporters. They don't even know how stupid they are. They don't even know. You think because you the domestic violence Avengers, right? You think because you we can treat them like we beat them Avengers. You think you got awful stuff? Baby, all you doing is burning your king. And with each unhinged interview, with each unhinged move, with each unhinged intimidation, baby, keep going, keep going, keep going. Anyway, let's get into this, right? Meanwhile, Diddy's team is out here playing damage control like it's the PR blood moon. Listen, he's testing out names, talking about maybe dropping love, maybe keeping it. But let's be real, you can't rebrand your way out of federal time. And the real reason he wants to silence content creators? Yes, he wants to clean up the optics. Yes, Diddy wants a comeback. But more importantly, Diddy thinks if he can control the narrative long enough, he can shave down his sentence. According to legal analysis like Mark Garagos, yes, the Garagos, Tini was the lawyer. Mark was the person blocking. I don't know sports. I was trying to make an analogy. Diddy's goal may be to do as little as 1 year behind bars. That's the dream. Silence the victims, bully the press, gaslight the internet, and then show up on October 2nd with a bouquet of fake remorse and a montage of community hugs. He's hoping y'all will forget the violence, the trafficking, the drugs, the destruction. He's hoping the judge sees a wave of feel-good headlines and celebrity endorsements and says, maybe he's not so bad. Now, I know he wasn't convicted of trafficking, but he was accused. They found him not guilty. The drugs seemed like he distributed, even though the jury didn't think it, right? But we see the destruction, and we cannot forget the violence, because even the judge pointed it out. But here's the part they were not counting on. Us. This moment, right now, between conviction and sentencing, this is when public pressure does matter. Because every celebrity who puts their hand on the scale and says, he's a good guy, is doing that for a reason. Every celebrity that is liking an Instagram post now is doing that for a reason. They want to shape the judge's perception. They want Diddy to walk. So what do? We push back. We get louder. We remind people that what the charges were. We remind them what the survivors said. We keep showing up because, and I need you to hear this, your voice, my voice, our voice does influence justice. Your attention, your outrage, your memory, it makes a difference. Y'all, this is not over. He's been found guilty on 2 serious federal charges, and sentencing is 20. Okay? Well, sentencing can be a maximum of 20, and the sentencing is coming. Don't let his desperation silence you. Don't let the domestic violence avengers come to your comments trying to shut you up when their own jail records, arrest records look just like Diddy's. This isn't just about one man. This is about all the systems he built, all the power he abused, and all the people he tried to crush beneath it. So no, Diddy, you don't get to bully your way into a legacy. And you definitely don't get to bully your way out of prison time. You guys, listen, keep your voices up. Keep it loud. Keep it soon. Justice is watching. Baby, the sentence is in October. We are not done yet. And I will stand 100% behind that, y'all. Don't forget, we are not done yet. Okay? Again, ignore the trolls. Ignore the bottom feeders that got their own DV cases. Okay? Waiting for Diddy to get his money back so he can toss them 2 nickels so they can rub together and get some teeth cleaning behind those grills. So the breath stops announcing themselves before they come around the corner. Anyway, y'all, listen. It is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? But listen, justice is coming, and we got to keep pressure on. And Diddy's plan, I believe, again, this is all my opinion, all right? I believe that he is literally trying to silence everybody so he can do his, I want her to fly rebrand. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.